Hey y'all, so I'm sitting here in the pitch dark because I've been sitting at my computer doing research for so long that the sun just went away. And, had my window open, had some nice sunlight, and I just realized it's like completely dark in here. And if you hear jingling, that's Charlie playing with this toy. It's a lot like Johnny. Um, anyway, what I want to talk about is my thoughts on hysterectomy. That's what I've been sitting here researching for the past couple hours here, watching videos. I need to do some more. I have a list of videos I want to watch from other YouTubers, and kind of go back and watch some ones I know I've watched before. But I have my doctor's appointment, like my follow-up for just hormone checkup. Finally, I kept getting rescheduled, but finally I had it on Tuesday, and I was meeting with my new doctor. My old doctor ended up leaving Fenway, which I'm sad because she was awesome. But my new doctor seems really nice. She was really chill, asked me a lot of questions, asked me what I was thinking about, like next steps in my transition, because she's obviously knew I was on hormones and that I'd had top surgery. And I said, well, I was just curious if you knew of any doctors. Oh my goodness. Charlie! I was just curious if she knew of any doctors that were in the area, like Boston area, that were trans-friendly. That was my concern, was how do I find someone, an OBGYN who's going to be trans-friendly and not be, bad about the situation. Because that's, it's not comfortable for a man to be going to see a gynecologist, that is not the norm. So it's definitely been something on my mind. I not like a pressing thing, but just like I think I should, pursue hysterectomy at some point. I know a lot of people do it just as a precaution. I mean, I don't have any issues right now, but I've heard of other people who've had a lot of issues after a long time on T, and the problem is really that there's not enough research, because a lot of trans guys will get a hysterectomy early on in their transition, so there's not a lot of information about like long-term testosterone impacts on the uterus and ovaries, just because a lot of people do decide to get them out a couple of years on T rather than 10, 15, that kind of stuff. And anyway, so it's not like a pressing thing, and for me it's not even really a dysphoria thing. It's just like a health thing. Like, hey, I'm not going to use this organ. I don't want something to happen, cancer or anything like that to happen from whatever, even if it's just not even related to transition. If I'm not going to use it, might as well take it out. You know what I mean? So I think that's the road I'm going down. I don't really know when. First of all, to figure out if my insurance would even cover it, because if it does, maybe I'll try and pursue it before I turn 26 and I still have my dad's insurance. But that gives me a very small window, because I would probably have to have surgery next January if I was to stay on my father's insurance and try and do it. So right now I'm just in the information gathering stage of, what kinds of surgery and how much does it cost, and if my doctor will take the insurance, and if not, how much is it going to cost, and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's not like pressing. It's not like, top surgery was like, oh my god, I need this to happen right now. My life is on hold. This is kind of like if I can figure out, if it'll happen in the next year or 2 or 3, then that's good. Definitely something I just want to do and get it over with, and but it's not like a dire kind of thing. So if I find out my insurance will cover it, then heck, I put money away and I pay for it myself. That kind of thing is what I will be figuring out. He's freaking going to town. How do cats know when you're trying to do something? Like, they've been quiet the entire time I've been sitting at my desk, and the minute I turn my camera on, like, Johnny's spirit is in these cats, or it's just a cat thing, probably. Or I just find all the cats who like to do that. Anyway, so, curiosity, if anyone watching this has had hysterectomy or is thinking about it also, love to discuss that with anyone. I don't personally know any trans men who have had hysterectomy. I just know of people that I watch their YouTube videos. So that would be interesting if if I could talk to like a person who I actually know versus watching videos. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Definitely just something I'm thinking about. It also kind of got me down the road of thinking about metoidioplasty again, just because a lot of times people do hysterectomy when they're doing their bottom surgery. So, I read a couple things, and now I'm like back thinking about that. So I also spent a long time looking at metoidioplasty stuff. So another thing that's way down the road for me, but probably will happen at some point. Anyway, let me see if I can find the babies who are being loud and make them say hello to you. Babies. Here. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Come on. Ugh. Okay. I got Ezra. Come on, Charlie. Here's my big old boy. Look at him. Tomorrow is his 6-month birthday. Aren't you the cutest baby ever? Oh, look, Charlie came to say hi. And here is Mr. Charlie, who's been making all the noise. Look, guys, he's getting pretty big, too. And he just turned 4 months old last week. So they're going big and strong. My babies are getting big and strong. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. So, hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.